To make outstanding work for your art portfolio, you must first develop good foundational drawing skills, and this can be done by practicing certain exercises. You have a vision for the work you'd like to make, however, to draw, paint, or sculpt portraits and figures proficiently or imaginatively, you need to learn basic skills first. Otherwise, you will try, and in the end, it will take you much longer to get your desired results. You likely have talent, but you have to work on developing it. You would never expect to be able to speak another language, play the violin, or ski down a diamond trail without following and practicing certain rules and techniques, and making art is the same. But how do you get started? We begin our basic drawing courses by asking you to make a series of blind contour drawings. A blind contour drawing is a technique where you look closely at the contour of an object or person or yourself and transfer it in one continuous line to paper without looking down to see what you're doing. By staring at the subject continually rather than at the paper to see what you're doing, this forces you to slow down and take time to look at the object to analyze it and reproduce it. You become very aware of form, proportion, light, and shadow, and how they reveal and define form. After that, there are fun exercises to help you develop your skills in drawing form, perspective, light, value, and composition. People, buildings, objects, you'll begin to see everything through these different lenses, and the effect is significantly improved artwork. The best mindset to get started is to know that you'll need practice, and that every professional artist and designer that you admire started in the same place that you are now. Also, if you wanted to get better at playing the guitar, would it be the same thing to experiment on your own for 3 hours as it would be to practice with exercises developed by an expert for 3 hours, giving you tips on form and technique and getting better? We've noticed that students frustrated with their current skill level develop incredibly quickly by following the basic art exercises that we've developed and teach. And then they are able to move on quickly to make work they've imagined in their mind, work that really impresses admissions counselors at the top art schools. So what are the fundamentals that you need to learn and practice? There are many principles of drawing, and we like to start with the principles of line, form, perspective, value, and composition. Line is an element used to define shape, contours, and outlines, also to suggest mass and volume. It may be a continuous mark made on the surface with a pointed tool or implied by the edges of shapes and forms. Form. Form is the three-dimensionality of an object. Shape is only two-dimensional, form is three-dimensional. Perspective. Perspective is the method of showing depth that uses position. Placing an object higher on the page makes it appear further back, overlapping, size variation, where smaller objects look farther away in the distance, value, where lighter values look as if they are further back and darker values look as if they are closer. Value is the range of lightness and darkness within a picture. Value is created by a light source that shines in an object, creating highlights and shadows. It creates depth, making an object look three-dimensional. We teach value scale, which is a scale that shows the gradual change in value from its lightest value, white, to its darkest value, black. And perspective, when lines created by the edge of an object or building look like they are pointing to the distance, and these lines meet at one point on the horizon. Composition. This is the term used to describe the arrangement of visual elements in a painting or other artwork. It is how elements of art and design, line, shape, color, value, texture, form, and space are organized or composed. In Ashcan's basic drawing classes, which we offer online and in person, you're giving steps to build your foundational drawing skills. And if you take your art education seriously and you dream of having a future career in any of the visual arts, you will have to accept the importance of fundamentals. And once you've completed the basic program, you'll draw faster and be able to sketch ideas from your imagination faster. You'll draw with accuracy and knowledge rather than just a feeling that it looks right. Your ability to see and understand these principles is crucial to your success as an artist. Your goal is to create a portfolio that will stand out in a sea of other portfolios so that you can gain acceptance into the school of your dreams. But with so much to learn, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The best thing you can do is to just start somewhere, and if you find that you want a regimented practice routine to keep you on track, I cannot think of anything better than our basic drawing courses. They cover form, line, perspective, value, and composition in fun ways with exercises that you can practice every day. Ashcan Art offers art portfolio preparation classes year-round. Contact us at infomanhattan@ashcanart.com and see the classes we offer at www.ashcanart.com. You can see us on Instagram at ashcanart, and please subscribe below for more art portfolio tips.